looking at the current market dynamics, particularly after VMware got acquired by Broadcom, the dynamics have changed completely. There are also concerns and sometimes apprehensions from enterprise customers about Broadcom changing the licensing policy and maybe even increase the cost of vSphere and vCenter licensing. So, as one of the key competitors of VMware, are you seeing an exodus of vSphere and Tanzu customers to OpenShift?
Yeah, look, it's no secret, right? There's been a lot of chatter about, what Broadcom will do with VMware, right? There've been the publicly discussed um, conversations around, price increases or, changes of any kind of licensing model. We're seeing more than our fair share of that, right? So there's a lot of customers thinking about, look, what are my alternatives in this environment? Our perspective is one of looking ahead, right? So we don't want to necessarily go back into what we believe, is a traditional market space, right? Being able to provide a platform like an OpenShift is a way for customers to modernize their applications, bring them to bear, but also take advantage. For example, Johnny, we talked about OpenShift virtualization, right? If you say, look, I've got applications that are running in a virtualized environment, right? I can go and directly run them, taking advantage of KVM on OpenShift, have them orchestrated. We talked about OpenStack as being one as well. A lot of customers running OpenShift directly on a VMware-based environment, right? So we'll continue to work with them to support that. So what we're trying to do increasingly is to tell customers, look, let's understand where you're in the journey today and where you want to go. And then we will work with you step by step, identify use cases, identify applications, and be able to move them over and take them forward. So I think it's a real opportunity, right, for customers to just take a pause and really rethink where they are, right? Sometimes you get so caught up in just the way you're doing things that you almost need a compelling event to be able to take that pause, have a discussion, and then we're happy to assist them in any which way we can.
So, have you built an on-ramp program or a migration tool that makes customers transition easy from Tanzu to OpenShift?
We do actually have migration tools, right? We do have migration tools to allow it to make it easier for customers who are running, let's say a Cloud Foundry-based environment, right, to move over to an OpenShift. But so you follow the space closely, Johnny. So you know this, right? There used to be a time and period where there was a real big push on 12-factor, right? And cloud native stateless applications. All along, we've always believed, there's definitely a place for stateless applications. But from the very first day that we launched our platform, we were supporting stateful applications, right? Just because we realized, look, there's a whole set of applications, right, that if we don't ensure that we're supporting, we're going to leave them behind, right? And this balance between, what's new as well as what's existing. And so being able to go up and have that conversation, is a compelling one, right? To be able to say, look, I'm going to support you both with your, newer applications, but also with existing ones. And then make sure that, we work closely with partners, right? We're not going to do this all ourselves, right? Typically, there are a lot of, large SI types of partners who will help customers with this migration. So the tools will do some of the work, but some of these applications, right, have been in place for so long, right, that there's an opportunity for us to go and have a conversation around, should we re-architect, is there some refactoring needed, right? Should there be some rehosting in some cases, right? And then make the appropriate choices and bring them over.